Hello, Guru Grimes here. Today we're gonna talk about how to deal with rejection. How to deal with rejection at work, rejection in your daily life, how to deal with rejection in general, right? Now, again, I'm a businessman, right? I do sales. I do a lot of training. I help people make money. My goal in life, right, is to at the end of the day make a lot of money, right? So the first thing you need to understand is rejection happens to everyone. Okay, it happens to the best of us. It happens to everyone, right? And that you need, in order for you to make money, in order for you to achieve anything in life, you need to experience. Let me just get this line up here. You need to experience some form of rejection or setbacks. Now, the first thing I'm going to explain is how to deal with rejection and how to make it better, how to make use of it, failure, to experience success in business, right? It could be a day in life, anything. Now, the first thing we need to understand is why we get rejected. Why do people get rejected? Now, in order for you to understand this, you need to know what did you do wrong to get rejected. Now, sometimes in life, you may not have done something wrong, right? It just may be the fact that you did not meet that particular person's requirements. For instance, let's give you an example. Let's say you want to be an actor, right? You want to apply for jobs being an actor, okay? In order for you to be an actor, you gotta go to maybe Hollywood. If you're in India, probably Bollywood. I don't know. But the thing about it is that in order for you to be successful at this thing, you have to be down there. You got to be in the casting calls. You got to have your agent, right? And you are gonna have to apply for many different roles, okay? And these roles, some people may take you, some people may not. It just depends on you. It just depends on how you behave, how you act, right? If you dress right. Sometimes you may not be that particular part for the role, right? And if they cast you, then you may mess up the whole movie, right? Now, a lot of people just don't understand that. So that's the first thing. You take a look at sales, right? A lot of people are trying to make money, right? A lot of people, I do business, right? So I understand how important sales is for your business, how important it is to go on the phone, make phone calls, right? And get your clients, right? That brings in a lot of money. But I know how important it is for sales, right? And the thing about it is that if you don't understand the importance of a cold call, picking up your phone, calling about 50 people at random, right? Getting rejected by about 20, maybe even more, then you're not going to meet the kind of clients you want to meet. You're not going to have that expansive growth in your sales if you're not going on making cold calls, if you're not going out and doing sales. A lot of people depend on automated marketing strategies, which is okay, right? I get it. There's a lot of businesses want to do automated marketing, but the real thing is to focus on connecting with the client, connecting with the business, connecting with the customer. That's really important. That sets you back from most people. Most businesses don't do sales directly. Most of the billionaires in the world, right? They do sales. They're up there. They're cold calling. They're making calls, right? And that's why they're rich today, because they didn't take the shortcut, right? So sales is super important for business, right? Now, the thing about it with rejection is that a lot of people can't handle rejection because, let's see if I can get the camera a little closer. The lighting is so bad in this place, but I mean it's during the day. I just decided I'll do some work. A lot of people can't handle rejection because it affects their ego. Okay, it's their ego that is affected, most importantly, right? That's the bedrock of why people can't get rejected. A lot of people can't accept rejection because of their ego. The ego is what's in front of them. So any time that they're rejected, maybe let's say they approach somebody on the street. Let's say they like someone on the street, right? Again, I'm objective being, man. I'm here to make money, right? But the people who, hey, I don't really do the whole thing, man. I'm just there. I'm just here making my money, making my capital, right? Spreading sales advice. But hey, I'll give you an example, right? You see somebody in the street that you like, woman, could be a guy, whatever, right? And you approach this person, right? Most people don't approach. Um, the trick is, and you're supposed to meet people. Okay, so if you approach somebody and they reject you, right? They don't give you the time of day. Most people, like, to them, it's like a punch in the face, right? They can't take it. They can't even take that. It's crazy, but a lot of them can't take it. They don't know what it's like, right? They get one rejection, right, ignored, and it's the end of the world for them. And that's, I can understand that. You know, it's a lot of people don't approach, and it can be very frustrating approaching people that we don't know, right? Cold approach, it can be very frustrating, and you know, I could understand that. But a lot of people, for them, that's they can't take that rejection. They can't take being now we live in a culture today where everybody ghosts. This is a ghosting society. This is a ghosting culture, right? People get numbers, right? In anything, friends, relationships, business. This is a ghosting culture. This is a ghosting society, a ghosting culture these days. People, it's not like the past where people have people of the words, right? No, people ghost these days. As soon as you get a number, a lot of times people just, hey, you give you the number, they don't respond, they don't get back to you, right? That's just life. And we live in a ghosting society because people cannot handle rejection, whether it be you or the person that you got the number from. They can't handle rejection, right? And they live in a society where, hey, I'm just gonna just ghost. I'm gonna just ignore it. Reject him or reject her before they reject you. That's the mentality of somebody who has a lot of insecurities. So you need to understand this, right? Ghosting is fundamental to rejection. It's embedded in rejection. A lot of people who ghost have been rejected and don't want to be rejected. So let's get back to getting rejected. Now, rejection can come in any form. So if you let's give you an example, right? You're in Silicon Valley, so you have an app, you have a business, right? And you want to get venture capital. You're gonna have to approach maybe about 50 people before you get one yes, right? You're gonna get a lot of no's. That's why a lot of people don't go into the business world, because the business world is full of rejection. It's not like you apply for a job and you get rejection with that too. But if you apply for a job, or you got a job and through a friend, right? Most people get jobs through friends. Some people don't apply for jobs. Most people get jobs from friends, right? Through their families, their social networks, right? They apply for a job, they get the job now. What's happening is that when they get the job, everything's fine and dandy. They don't expand themselves, they don't grow, don't learn about anything, and they end up just mediocre people, right? Now, for instance, if you get rejected, you apply for a job, and you make a lot of calls, or you have an app. I'm gonna be with an app. So let's say you have an app now, right? Or you have a business, and you go to venture capital, you go for investors, right? You're gonna have to get rejected. You're gonna have to experience that kind of rejection, right? Now, I'm gonna explain how you can overcome rejection. Because if you overcome rejection, then you can say, hey, you can keep doing the process of applying, putting yourself out there, and not have to be worried about what other people think about you. Okay, again, I'm a businessman. I know about these things. I made money going out meeting people. That's how I made my money. That's how I've been successful, right? And I want to spread that success to you. Okay, so this first step in dealing with rejection is to be able to desensitize yourself, my friends, my brothers and sisters, to rejection. This is so fundamental. This is the kind of stuff I'm telling you. Guru Grimes, man. This is Guru Grimes being at his realist. Okay, his realist. Okay, you gotta be able to desensitize yourself to being rejected. Okay, now I explain this like a boxer. You go in a boxing match, you practice boxing, you do karate, right? Now people say, hey, which is better, karate or boxing? Now I say, well, they both have their ways. They're both pretty good at style in martial arts. Again, I'm a martial artist, salesman by day, martial artist by night. But a lot of people say, which is better, boxing or karate? And I say, hey, doing both sports, I gotta say which is more effective in a fight. I gotta say boxing. because of the culture behind boxing. The culture behind boxing is fundamental. It's a lot of conditioning, taking blows, a lot of sparring compared to karate, which is not as much. Karate is more millennial kind of middle school kind of stuff. You know, it's good unless it's maybe kind of destruction karate, which I teach, but whatever. Which is better? Now the thing about I say boxing because boxing makes you go through a lot of trials and tribulations. You're gonna get hit, you're gonna get punched, you have to go through conditioning, you gotta do your jogging, you gotta do a lot of these things, and these are just facts. So just like somebody who's never taken a punch before, when they get hit, they're gonna go down, right? Because they never got hit before in their life. So they're gonna go down, they're gonna be in pain because they never got hit. They never desensitized themselves to being punched. They don't know what it's like to be punched in the face. Bang, splat. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like to feel a punch. So when they get hit, they go down and they're in pain. Some of them die. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's just like rejection. If you desensitize yourself by approaching people on a daily basis, hey, brother, I have this product that I'm selling. Would you like to buy this? Pick up the phone, do about 50 cold calls per day. Hey, I'm doing social media services. What I do during the day, man. That's what I do. I do business during the day. Social media, right? Facebook marketing, Instagram. Okay. So hey, would you like me to work on your business page? I can do this for you, bro. I can do this. Would you like this? Yeah. Right. People are gonna hang up the phone. People are gonna cuss you. People are gonna shout at you. Right. But you're not gonna let that affect you, are you? You're not gonna let that affect you because you know that this is the steps to becoming successful in life, right? This is the steps. You got to be able to accept rejection and be able to take the pains. Now, when you practice this method of going out, putting yourself out there, making cold calls, approaching people, when you get rejected, when somebody rejects you, you're not gonna feel it anymore. It's like a punch, like somebody punches you, a boxer. When he punches a boxer, somebody punches Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, they're not gonna feel no punch because at the end of the day they're used to it. They're used to that stuff. People who have people who've been through a strong cold, right, influenza, right? They don't get sick. They don't get cancer. They don't get these kind of things because their body is the immune system is able to withstand it. As opposed to people who they're scared of germs, they're scared of all these kind of things, and they avoid getting sick. They avoid bacteria. When a sickness comes, they're gonna get eliminated. I'm sorry. So rejection is important because if you take these basic steps of desensitizing yourself, my friends, to rejection, to getting rejected, you're gonna realize that your business life flourishes, your professional life flourishes. Hell, even your romantic life. I'm about making money. But for those people who are in the romance business, whatever, that's your business. Hey, you putting yourself out there, you're going to realize that you're going to have an abundance of dating options that you've never had before, right? Like putting yourself out there, meeting people, taking that time to put yourself out there, you're going to see that you have abundance of dating options. So before I close off, let's recap. Rejection is something that everyone goes through. Okay, I've experienced rejection every time in my life. Every day in my life I experience rejection, right? But I experience success in my life because I put myself out there. I put myself on YouTube. I don't have to do this. I don't have to put myself on YouTube, but I do, right? I put myself out there because I want to put myself out there, right? This is what I do. Okay, so everyone's gonna experience rejection. Doesn't matter who the color of your skin, you're white, you're black, Chinese, doesn't matter. You're gonna experience it. There are people who don't like you. Okay? Now, what is the solution? Well, I'm inspiring you to improve your life because I improved mine, right? But how do you improve this? Now, you improve this by desensitizing yourself to rejection, meaning that you put yourself out there gradually, get a little pain, get the wind knocked out of your sails, and keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it, and you're gonna realize, hey, that you are putting yourself out there a lot more. You're not caring what people think. You're becoming a better salesman, a better, in a sense, pickup guru. You know, you're meeting people, right? Your romantic life is improving, your dating life is improving. Again, for those who are interested in that, I'm interested in making money, bro. But I'm just letting you know the benefits of putting yourself out there. Because I'll give you one thing before I go again, eh? Um, when you're making sales, because I'm a salesman, I'm a businessman, there is a yes in everybody. There's a yes in everybody. Think about it this. You gather a group of people in a room. Group of people, like a crowd of people, right? Now out of that group, there's a section or a segment or percentage of that group of people that you gather together that will tell you yes to anything you want. To whether you want a product sold, whether you want a date, whether you want money, you're hungry, you're begging on the street, whether you want to sell anything, any product, anything that you have, any business that you have, there's a segment of people within that crowd that are your yes men. There are segment, or yes women. There are a segment of people in that crowd who are your yes buddies, who will say yes to you, believe it or not, for the most craziest thing. Don't when you're doing sales, don't ever approach somebody and think, hey, this person's not gonna like my product. No matter how strange they look, how different they look to you, that person may buy your product or accept your service or whatever you want. Not everybody's gonna reject you. So you gotta desensitize yourself to rejection so you could start to put yourself out there a lot more. So that's my 2 cents. Again, this channel will be building up. Guru Grimes is my name, right? I'm from Toronto, so just look out for more how-to videos, man. I'm gonna be going big league on these things, all these things, how to do this, how to do that, how to run fast on Usain Bolt, right? I'm gonna be doing all these things. I want to get you guys on a track to success because I'm successful. I've made it, and I want to get you guys on that path to success too. So keep up with my videos. Watch it. It's a new channel. This thing's gonna be big. This thing's gonna be huge. And subscribe. Keep in contact. And we get things going. Thanks, brother.